Lesson 13. Discourse on the Wonderful and Marvellous Qualities. Akari Yabuta Dhamma Sutta. Paragraph 1. Thus have I heard. At one time the Lord was staying near Savatthi in the Jeta Grove. Then the conversation arose the monks in the assembly hall. Upatana Sala. How wonderful, your reverence, how marvelous are the great psychic power and the great majesty of the Tathagata, that he should know of former awakened ones who have attained Nibbana, who have cut off obstacles, who have ended the cycle, who have escaped from all sorrow. Paragraph 2. Then the Lord, emerging from meditation toward the evening, approached the hall and addressed the Venerable Ananda. Ananda, deliver at great length the Tathagata's wonderful and marvelous qualities. Face to face with the Lord, I have learned this. The Bodhisattva arose in the Tusita group, mindful and clearly conscious. I regard this as a wonder, a marvelous quality of the Lord's. The Bodhisattva remained in the Tusita group, mindful and clearly conscious as long as his lifespan lasted. The Bodhisattva, passing away from the Tusita group, mindful and clearly conscious, entered his mother's womb. When the Bodhisattva, having passed away from the Tusita, entered his mother's womb, an illimitable, glorious radiance, surpassing the glory of gods, appeared in the worlds with the gods, the Maras, and the Brahmas, and men. Even in those spaces between the worlds, baseless and dark, where even the moon and the sun, so powerful and majestic, cannot make their light prevail, even there appeared the illimitable radiance, and the beings who happened to be there, perceiving each other, thought, indeed, there are other beings living here. And the 10,000 worlds of the universe quaked and shook as there appeared the radiance. Paragraph 3. It is the rule that, when the Bodhisattva is entering his mother's womb, 4 sons of the gods, devas, approach so as to guard the 4 quarters, saying, Do not let a human being or a non-human being annoy the Bodhisattva and his mother. When he is entering his mother's womb, his mother is virtuous through her own nature, restrained from taking life, killing, from taking what is not given, from wrong conduct, from lying speech, and from indulgence in strong drinks. No desire arises in his mother toward men, and she is enjoying the 5 sense pleasures, endowed with the 5 sense pleasures. No ailment arises in his mother. She is at ease. Her body is not tired, and within her womb she sees the Bodhisattva, complete in all his limbs, his sense organs perfect, just as a gem of purest water, well cut into 8 facets, flawless, excellent in every way, might be strung on a thread, blue or yellow or red or white or orange, and a man with vision, having taken it in his hand, might reflect, This is a gem of purest water. The Bodhisattva's mother dies 7 days after the Bodhisattva is born, and she arises in the Tusita group. Paragraph 4. The Bodhisattva's mother carries him for exactly 10 months before the child's birth. She gives birth to the Bodhisattva while standing. When he is issuing from her womb, gods receive him first, men afterwards. When he is issuing, he does not touch the earth. The 4 sons of gods, having received him, present him to his mother, saying, "Rejoice, lady, mighty is the son that is born to you." When he is issuing, he is quite stainless, undefiled by watery matter, by blood, by any impurity. It is as when a jewel is laid on a Benares muslin. The jewel is not stained by the muslin, nor is the muslin stained by it. When he is issuing, 2 streams of water appear from the sky, the one cool, the other warm, with which they do the bathing for him and his mother. Paragraph 5. When he has come to birth, standing firm on both feet, facing north, he takes 7 strides, and while a white sunshade is held over him, looking around on every side, he utters, as with the voice of a bull, "I am chief in the world. I am best in the world. I am eldest in the world. This is the last birth. There is no more again becoming." When he is issuing, an illimitable, glorious radiance appears in the world as above. Paragraph 6. Therefore, Ananda, regard this too as a wonder. The feelings that arise in the Tathagata are known. They persist and they go to destruction. The perceptions, the thoughts that arise are known. They persist and then they go to destruction. Paragraph 7. Thus spoke the Venerable Ananda. The teacher approved. Delighted, the bhikkhus rejoiced at what the Venerable Ananda had said. Dhammapada verses. Verse 368. A bhikkhu who dwells in love, metta, and faith in the Buddha's teaching will attain that state of peace and bliss, the calming of all conditioned things. Verse 369. Empty out this boat, the body, O bhikkhu. When it is emptied, it will move swiftly. Cut off lust and ill will, and then you will reach Nibbana. Verse 370. Let the bhikkhu cut off the 5 bonds, renounce the other 5, and develop 5 more. He who has gone beyond the 5 fetters is called the one who has crossed the flood. Verse 372. There is no concentration for one who lacks wisdom, nor is there wisdom for him who lacks concentration. He in whom there are both concentration and wisdom is indeed in the presence